Eating dots. Eating dots.
Oh,
That's a eating. That's a that's a gaga. That's that's a
the USA game.
wow. Eating it. Eating it. That's a that's a this a this gaga. This 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 a this a this a eating it eating it. Okay. Eating oh eating it eating it
Yeah.
Eating it.
No, we can't open it right now, buddy.
Oh.
I know, it's frustrating, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hay. That's hay. That.
Whoa, what is that? Oh, it's a carrot. Love carrots.
In car.
Ew.
Eat that. Eat that.
This is sexy, right? The Ryan show. It's what you guys have always wanted. It's the best show. I don't even know why we should add anyone else at this point. I still need to change the baby's diaper and brush his teeth. But I wanted to get this going beforehand. 3 minutes, you impatient jerks. Wonder why all the recommended videos are about demonic things. What do they think about our broadcast? Music. Okay. It's better than demons. Signs of demonic activity and apostasy in the church. New Age Christianity infiltrating the church. Pope Francis consoles a boy who asked if his non believing Bishop Carlton Pearson. Yeah, I don't care to watch any of those. 2 minutes. Of course, I could share the link to the Hangout now, but, I said 9 and I'm a man of my word. You're welcome. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Like I said, we're limited to 10 people on air at a time, so we'll need to see how this plays out. We might need to be grown-ups. We might end up shuffling people in or out, or maybe just first come, first serve. Yeah, and 10 people will be in this chat, and maybe a different 10 next week. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Thaddeus, you better make it into here. All right, it's 9. Let's see. All right, I guess I have to invite people. All right. I'm going to put the link on Facebook. Okay. There we go. All right. Sorry. Post it. Guess I'll need to turn on the speakers now. Six viewers, no participants yet. Well, other than me. Aislinn, welcome.
Hey, what's up?
Buddy, welcome. Are we calling you video? Johnny,
What is that noise? Something dying?
we're getting feedback from somebody. Guys, mute your speakers.
Noise. What is that noise? Something dying?
Mute your speakers. Somebody. Everybody mute. Guys, mute your speakers.
Noise. What is that noise? Something dying?
Mute your speakers. Somebody. Everybody mute. Guys, mute your speakers.
What is that noise?
Madeline, mute your speakers. Mute your speakers. Mute your everything. Everybody mute. Guys, mute your speakers.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Close down the YouTube video that I'm playing on the side, guys. We cannot have both the YouTube video going and this going because it's getting weird feedback. All right? And I'm hearing myself. So some of you guys still have the YouTube video playing with the audio. And I'm hearing myself. Still hearing myself. All right. Do we all have the YouTube video off? Still hearing.
That's apparently a no.
Okay, good.
There we go.
All right. As long as we have YouTube off, we should be good. There might be some feedback depending on what your setup is, all right? So you might need to turn the volume down a little bit. So we'll see. Or you might need to put on headphones. Headphones is ideal. All right. So who all do we have? I see Aislinn, Nick Way. Nick Way? Do I know you as Nick Way? What is your name on Facebook? Turn on your microphone.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Maddie?
Hey, super.
Do we call you Maddie in person?
Why are you not calling?
Yes.
Okay. Thaddeus, are you being called Thaddeus in this?
I'll second that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Why
some
is-
hairy guy just got on.
Live stream. With some black guy.
Oh, we have 2 black people. No, we are doing great. Yeah.
Okay, no more
Quota
racism.
reached, or do we need to keep going?
Has been reached. The black quota has been reached.
Excellent. Actually,
Right.
yeah, we're above it in libertarian statistics, so we're good.
Yeah.
We don't have a trans person here, though, so we're
God.
failing.
Yet.
I'll come
Yet.
back later.
Who wants to transition tonight?
It's fluid, right? So, I mean, any of us could just do it.
Oh, I guess that's the way it works now. Sorry.
There we go. All right, that's better.
Okay. So
Alright.
Vashti's going to play us some music.
Trans person.
I was practicing and I forgot to put my face down. When the link came out, so.
Bow, bow, bow.
Someone's eating.
Oh, I see Jason. Welcome to the video, Jason, or welcome to the Hangout. Okay, you ready for me to get you ready? Do you want to come see my friends? Yeah.
Yeah.
Daddy is a grown man and he has friends.
Must be doing something right. There you go, everybody. See all these nice people.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do they look like cool people?
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Isaac. He's 2.
What's that?
They're people I know from the internet.
What's the internet?
So is there any activity on Facebook? So far we all fit inside the Hangout, so that's good.
When I first tried to join, it said the call was full. I was like, somebody took my fucking spot.
Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's 10 right there. Actually, Cam was on for a moment.
He was.
So, Jason, you just took Cam's spot.
Whoa, whoa.
I just what?
You just stole Cam's spot. I'm sure he'll
Good,
love that.
fuck Cam. He still hasn't added me back.
Whoa, whoa.
Hunger Games up in this motherfucker, baby.
Oh, you want some? Is that what this is? Now we find out what the Hangout was for.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, you want some water? Okay, I'll get you some water. All right, so we still haven't figured this out. Nick Way, what is your name on Facebook? Who are you on
I am
Facebook?
Thaddeus. My Facebook is my real name.
Wait, Thaddeus, are you Nick Way?
Yes, I'm Thaddeus.
Oh, okay, there we go. I thought, then who am I looking at?
Come on, these are token black. How do you not recognize?
Yeah, right.
No,
I'm
no.
one of the 2 black people who are in here. Come
I
on,
wasn't
man.
looking at the name at the bottom. I was looking at your face at the bottom. I was looking at the name in the chat.
Yeah, who's Nick Way in the chat? Is that Thaddeus?
Nick Way in the chat is me. That is
Okay.
me.
So, okay.
Is that your alias?
Two.
Yes.
Nice.
All right, we have two
Nick knows the way.
two bearded men with mics muted. All right, Kyle, say hi, please.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Hi,
There we
Kyle.
go. The great
What up,
Kyle
man?
Henslow,
What's up, man?
foreign policy expert.
You're famous, man. I heard you on a podcast not too long ago, man. Good job.
Yeah, I'm able to sit here and talk and people listen. It's pretty cool.
Nah, man, you're really on top of that that record Afghan opium. Opium shit. What is it like? Harvest for like I guess this coming fall going into this coming like spring. So,
Yeah, we really set them up there. The Taliban got so much opium this past year. It's gonna be a mess there. They got an election coming up in October now, and so they're trying to register voters, and so the Taliban and ISIS are just blowing themselves all the voter sites. So it's been a mess in the first week.
damn.
Oh, Jesus.
So the other person with his mic muted, is that you? Is that James Harold? James Harold, hello? You can at least wave if you don't
Roll
want us to
call.
hear your voice. All right.
Hello.
Oh.
You want nobody to hear you. Introduce yourself.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, there we go.
Hey.
Now
I'm
we've heard
putting,
everybody here.
Hey, it's Mother Nebraskan.
I'm putting my son to sleep, so I'm just gonna listen for most of it. I'll just hang out and listen to you guys chat, okay?
Now, if you're going to listen, I would suggest you go to the YouTube channel because you can listen to the broadcast and then let someone in here who wants to, interact both ways.
Okay. Using up scarce resources, man.
Would appreciate it. I think that'd be fair.
All right, I will do that.
All right.
Later, man.
I feel like we should just start a fucking Discord server so we can like voice chat whenever.
Can you do that on Discord now?
Yeah. Hey, good question. Can you do any of that? Can you do any of this stuff like in like Messenger or Facebook Messenger? Or is it like limited just to kind of person to person?
I think you can have like 3 people video chatting. I'm not sure if you can have any more than that, like 2 or 3.
Okay.
How many could?
But yeah, I think a Discord server would be dope because we can have like multiple chat channels and a voice channel.
I thought the Discord was just chat, was just text. I never even knew they did more.
You're stuck in 2011, Ryan. Come on. Next, you're gonna say we should start a vent server.
I was going to say IRC, but okay.
Heat.net set up a server. Someone set up a server so we can play some Doom.
Is that what we're going to do?
We need to
Or
Wildcat
play.
yeah.
There's John.
Talk to us, Donnie.
John up then.
Yeah, Johnny, what are you eating? I've been watching you eat your dinner. Not in a weird way.
Is he all ready?
Hear me?
I mean, all ready for me to get him ready. Yeah.
I can sit.
Okay. Hannah's going to fill in for me.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. The whole time I've been getting an echo and I couldn't figure out why. Like it was just playing back and forth constantly. It's because of the YouTube channel. I still had it open. It's not like completely disoriented this whole time.
Fail. So much
I know.
You
I like-
had one job. One job.
Hey, Hannah.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. It's not a good look for me though.
That's great. I'm just curious which account I'm logged in with. Hi, Fluter.
Hey, I've got like 5 different Gmail accounts, so I never know which ones.
Are they all your real names? What do I say?
One kind of would have the emblem picture with it, so that's probably not nice.
Fluter, so what's the update on The Voice? When are you going to go on and sing about taxation being theft?
Okay, so it looks like the open auditions for Atlanta, which would be my local. See, give me a second here. Let me pull up the email that they sent.
What is that?
Will be June 16th.
Good thing I'm not epileptic. For everybody else, is just hopping from person to person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
You're doing
much.
some
Every time there's
noise.
Yep.
Gotta keep moving. Freak somebody out.
Yeah,
All right, how many cats?
Your mic music.
Rue! Right now, she's ignoring me.
Come here. Get up here.
I was wondering if that was going to be your cat or your kid.
The cats are about to take the show.
Glad it's the cat.
Hi,
What are you singing on The Voice?
Say again?
What is Jonathan Stevens singing on?
Sorry.
What are you singing, Jonathan? When is his mute?
What was it?
Yeah, for The Voice?
Lucky!
I have no idea. The last time I auditioned for it, I actually got so nervous, like right before I was singing, even though I was drinking like a gallon of water, my voice just completely dried up.
Oh.
And I started cracking on the notes.
It's cool. Mama. Yeah.
Headphones. Pulling on headphones. Let go. So what are you eating, Johnny?
Chicken breast. Still chicken breast. These are allergic to carbs, so chicken.
That looks good, actually.
What? I'm so sick of chicken. If I never had to
eating
eat
it.
chicken again, I wish.
I'm sick of
Steak
pork
instead.
right now.
Smell better.
Did I hear the word feta?
Feta or beta?
Feta.
Smell better. Smell better. That's what I said. Smell better.
Oh, I just got really excited about cheese. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I heard feta.
Eat that chicken
that
breast
is,
with
that is
feta.
good too.
Yes, stuff some feta in that chicken breast.
Someone's speaking my language.
Of course, the black guy likes chicken.
Obviously. Come on, man. Come on. I've actually had to take a break
But it's
from
not fried.
the past couple of days, man. It's been like I've been eating pork for the past 3 days. I'm getting sick of pork. So.
Well, that's how we know you're not a Muslim.
Thaddeus is definitely not a fuzzy.
Confirmed. Thank you for your pork service.
Nah, it's kind of a staple out here in the Southwest. Like it was pork and papas or potatoes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had to let that go. I had to let that go, man. That's too much carbs between the tortillas and the papas and.
Papas over tortillas any day, though.
Yeah, I kind of like it too. I can't wait. I don't eat that stuff during the week, but on the weekend I'll go to McDonald's.
Oh man, you know what I had a couple months ago that was amazing? Never had before is boxty wedges. Irish potato pancake. Oh my god, they are fucking fire.
And you know, like in the equivalent, like we have this Peruvian. Is it Peruvian? Yeah, this Peruvian chicken place, and they have yucca fries.
Ooh, yucca! Oh my gosh!
Oh,
now
so
you're talking language.
Last time I had them as I had them actually in Nigeria. They had some sort of yucca like thing, and like because they use that instead of potatoes because importing potatoes is kind of difficult. Man, I had those. They're fried fresh, nice and crispy. Oh my god, they're so good. Oh man,
You know what's really good? You ever had fried plantains?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, like you talking about deep fried.
I love some fried plantains.
Yeah.
Hella good.
Why are we talking about food?
Oh, we're talking about fast food. It's okay.
It started with Johnny's chicken.
Yeah, Johnny's eating chicken, man. So we got them. He's talking about feta or feta, and then like stuffing the feta in the chicken, and then that's how we got
Are you
here.
keeping minutes? Keep going.
This is what we talked about. This is what
My daughter just walked up to me and said we should go to the Peruvian place. Yeah, we're going to go see Avengers on Saturday. Okay, then we'll go.
I need
We'll
to
go
see Avengers, and I need to see Super Troopers 2. Those are on my list.
Yeah, I need to go. I need to probably take a Sunday and go see Super Troopers as well, just because it's a cult favorite. I am looking forward to watching it.
Go see A Quiet Place.
I want to see that.
I've heard good things about that too.
I don't like scary movies, but I think I'll watch that one.
It's not really scary. It's more suspenseful.
Isn't it Emily Blunt?
Yeah, and her husband, John Krasinski. Okay. I can't say it. Krasinski, whatever
Jim.
the heck it is.
Jim.
There we go. That's it.
Jim. That's easy.
Just Jim.
Jim. I want to see that.
Started the fire.
Trying to get everybody's.
Damn, I wish we had a Chris in here.
Why?
Why, Chris?
So I can go, hey, Chris. You like popsicles? Come on down to my basement. I got a whole freezer full of popsicles.
Somebody actually speaking that right now?
Yeah.
Wait. Somebody playing that.
No, I think that's voice work. I think that's genuine voice work right there.
But who did that? I went away from the video for a minute, and that scared the crap out of me. No.
I need a computer with real power. This sucks. Okay. That's what I get for going cheap. All right.
Jonathan, will you sing
I
for
think
us?
Terry Crews should start a computer company, and then whenever you boot it up, it goes,
Oh, that'd be fun.
Oh my god, like you've just been mowing down this whole time on that chicken.
It's like the biggest chicken
Thank
ever.
God I ate before. Thank God I ate before I started. Jeez.
My food.
Hey,
I saw Johnny's lips moving. Didn't hear any words. I'll assume you're.
Anybody ever notice how Johnny's like our own personal libertarian George Takei?
all the gay jokes that you shared with me, like I shared them at work and I had everybody rolling for like a whole day. That was awesome.
I'm glad. I like that.
I said it's okay because I have gay friends. I'm allowed to make these jokes.
That's totally how that works.
Yes, I have a black friend, a gay friend, an Asian friend, and a Native American stepdaughter. So yes,
and they're all the
those
same person at the same time. Plot
They're all the same person. Actually,
isn't that
Asian
having
and
my
yes,
friends?
yeah, half Filipino, Filipino and Navajo. That's right, they are, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I'm
Damn
white,
kids.
so.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It's okay to be white, bro. It's okay to be white.
Only because you say so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, the minute the two tokens drop off, it's not okay to be white. Not okay.
At least some of us got the female thing going for us, so we can at least claim that
That's
one.
true, right? You can play the female card, but in the Victim Olympics, I think I'm second to most oppressed, and then I will yield the floor to the sister in the room. She wins hands down.
I did that way.
You know, I don't need to be first most oppressed or second most oppressed. I'd be really happy with third most oppressed. I still don't think I'm winning that, so maybe fourth, and then I'll have to reevaluate my life. But
we should go through and like categorize everybody in the group. We should have like MLGA Oppression Olympics. Where everybody stands.
I think that's what our next group event should be. The Oppression Olympics.
When we had the Hunger Games thing, remember we lost a couple people.
Yeah, we did.
Left after. Really? But yeah, whatever.
I feel like the only thing I have going for me in that is I'm overweight. That's it.
Press class.
Is it though?
That's what's got going.
Isn't there a fat studies or something, or some journal of overweight? I mean, some official journal of overweight like studies or something like that. Doesn't that exist?
I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't.
The only reason I want to lose weight is so I can make fun of fat people. Really, that's it.
Well, we're doing the competition right.
Stop eating, fatty.
I think we make the competition for each person. So we have the fat competition, so that person will win, and the gay competition, so the gay person will win. So everybody, I think that's the way we're supposed to do competitions these days.
Yep.
Here's a journal.
That seems fair.
I think it's Interdisciplinary Journal of Fat Studies or Body Weight.
Okay, so yeah, a fat study sounds like it wouldn't be a very woke word to use, but interdisciplinary study of the overweight sounds more like it would work.
That sounds very college.
That sounds like something from Boulder Dash. That's what that sounds like.
Sounds like something
Intersectional
like
adipose studies.
Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, my favorite is the adipositivity movement. Have you heard of that?
No.
The adipositivity movement.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it's really bad. Look it up.
That's terrible. Oh,
Yeah.
that's some Sean Lauderdale level puns right there. Fucking hell. Oh my god.
Now I might have to look.
Yeah, it's like my most favorite thing in the world.
I can't spell. Positive. Maybe it'll work for me. Turn off same search.
Oh my.
Okay. Anna, positive?
Like adipose, adipositivity.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've Googled, do I hit images or do I not do
Yes,
that to myself. I'm scared.
It depends on whether or not you have safe search on.
Probably not.
Oh, we all know what Maddie's
Oh,
been up
sweet
to.
Jesus. What the fuck is this?
Oh,
Thank you so much for that, guys.
Okay, so how's
I hate everything. Oh my god.
Put that in the chat so I can spell because I suck.
Addy, like ADI.
ADI.
Maddie,
ADI.
you can screen share. You just screen share and we can all see it.
Yeah, you don't.
Me?
I don't want that on my history.
You can screen share, and then Ryan, you could
incognito mode, bro. Incognito mode.
So wait a minute. So what is it? Is this like BBW stuff or what?
Oh yeah, it's like BBB.
Oh man, you gotta believe. Oh, you best believe, man. That's all me, bro. Nah, man. No, I don't hate on
That'd be
him.
Nick Way.
No, I love the booty and to give the D. But anyway,
Yeah,
let me
but this is a little extreme. This is a.
How did I
some
know
of them are a
that
little
at
bigger
some
than-
point Thaddeus would get that in? Something about the D.
You know I was. Come on. Come
Is your
on.
daughter still there?
That's why I'm here. Yes, my daughter's right here. She's almost of age. So you'll be a senior in the hell out of my house in about 18 months. So yeah, she better be. The world is cold and ugly and people are terrible like her father. So
Come here.
Oh, is this where it's going? Okay, now the cats.
Kitty!
Oh, you did? I missed that.
What do you see? I shouldn't like that. What the heck?
Where are you, Jason?
He's at work.
Yeah, he's at work. Are you driving something, Jason?
You're driving around a Walmart.
Yeah, I'm driving a golf cart.
Shut up. Let's see.
Driving around the Walmart parking lot.
Beep beep.
No, I work at an office building.
Oh.
I'll be right back though. I'm gonna put you guys in my pocket. I gotta put air in this fucking tire because they're too cheap to replace this fucking thing.
Don't you put us in your pocket.
Or you could log off and let somebody else on if they want to.
I'm gonna be like 30 seconds.
Back.
In fact, I might not even have to do anything. I'll just hold the phone.
Feeling real secure.
Hold the phone.
you know some of these positive like pictures. You know, like Leonard Nimoy took a lot of like pictures like this.
I do. I actually been to his house and tossed it or something. He had like a garage sale. Yeah, he's really into that shit.
I'd never heard of that before.
I didn't think it had a name. I always figured it was just a fetish.
I mean, it is.
There's a name for everything.
Yeah, well, you know, just like there are 92 genders.
93.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I stand corrected. 93.
Ain't you heard? There's probably millions.
How though?
Here's the deal. Hold on. I gotta school my daughter real quick about like these gender pronouns and how much bullshit.
Where's she been?
If Isaac gets too loud and you guys can't hear things, just holler and I'll mute my microphone.
He does that. Kids.
Going to sleep soon.
Yeah, we've got him already. He should be.
But look, he's putting on a show.
You guys aren't helping. Maybe if we all sat here quietly for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So what are you up to, Jonathan? I haven't heard anything from you.
So I up to a licensing exam, but that's pretty much my life at this point.
First the Canadian, then the one down in Alabama, Mississippi. It's one of those states. They're all the same.
Exactly.
The South region.
Yeah, I'm the token Canadian.
Someone says 63. Let's see, 63. Let me see. What does Cora say here? 112.
Gender.
To Cora. I will throw the link in the show notes below. That is nuts.
What's that number of genders?
112. Genders.
I can't even name 5. How is there 112?
Some people have too much time on their hands.
Because cultural Marxism and relativism, which is those of us
Q
who
Forrest Gump meme about all the genders.
I'm sure could right now because there's infinite genders. You heteronormative shitlord.
Heteronormative shitlord. That's a good one.
I kind of want to make that into a shirt. Heteronormative shitlord.
That'd be awesome.
I will actually wear that.
Lady.
But at the same time, it makes sense, the whole intersectionality. That's the only way you can widen the tent.
You don't have anybody cool, Daislin. You're not a girl. You're just a cool dude with long
Has to be
hair.
some way.
Probably.
So, Kanye West.
New best friend.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, is that the
better topic now?
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Kanye is an imbecile and makes shitty music.
He's the guy who dressed up like
He made one good song.
cover of Time all those years ago.
I don't think Kanye's made anything I've heard since 2006. After that, everything else is just hot garbage.
Do you think they're gonna try to get him committed again? Last time, did they try again, like put in a mental hospital?
I don't know.
Said something nice about Trump,
man. Yeah, Kim might cuck him and stuff, and might turn him off from the booty. And then if I were him, I'd be like, well, all right, I'll go back to being like a leftist, and I might even Caitlyn Jenner my dick if I can't get the booty. So they might cuck him.
Even if it's killing him inside. I'm on Team Kanye.
And then
those motherfuckers.
Oh my God, you have the same Contigo like water bottle I have. Bring my water bottle, woman.
Contigo, it means with you.
Oh, is it downstairs? I don't know. Could you go get it for me, hun?
It says it's spill-proof, but it's not. I'll tell you that.
No, it is far from filtered.
I said spill-proof.
Oh, it's spill-proof. Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
I haven't broken mine yet. I've dropped mine a lot, so mine seems to be holding up until it breaks.
I just use water bottles over and over again until I get cancer. I mean, that seems like the best option.
It's the fun way to do things.
I know. If I die from drinking from a water bottle too many times, I mean, come on. I went out like a rock star.
I can't wait to write your obituary.
Yeah.
I used to have a cool.
Rock stars don't drink water. It's all tequila and
Molly water, maybe.
Molly water. There you go.
It's too early in the week to be drinking that, man. See, if this hangout was on Thursday,
What do you mean? It's
Friday,
Wednesday.
oh, I'd be so drunk right now if this was Thursday. Friday. But I have a short week. I'm off.
Yes,
This is quite a shirt.
Oh shit! Let me see. Oh no.
Actually, then your picture will become visible.
Oh, yeah, right. I guess I have to say words in order for myself to.
Yeah, you do.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that shirt.
Oh,
I got cold and I was like, what should I put on?
I should put on the Secret Santa gift that Maddie got me.
Which will now be covered in cat hair within seconds.
Well, maybe I should have gotten you a different color. Ooh. Water cheers, sir.
Cheers. Oh, cheers. Yeah, that's great. This damn camera.
I drink some water too, but I don't have any because I drink the blood of my enemies.
Oh crap!
Represent.
Over there.
Enemies in the security.
Respect, yo, respect. No, the camera's like down there. That is a stupid place to put a camera. God, I cheaped out on this laptop. I'm not gonna do that again. Holy, what the heck?
Wait, the camera on your laptop is on the bottom?
Yes, literally at the bottom.
That's weird. It's like an upside down vagina. The clip's in the wrong spot, yo.
I'm nervous.
That's not where it needs to be. No, it's.
The little man in the boat? He's just supposed to be at the top.
He's down there, right? He's not dead. That's crazy.
Oh, fuck.
Super light on any of
Oh. Oh, I need a new coil. Fuck. This one's tasting a little toasty.
Do you have messages on your iPad?
I do. I mean, we mean like
messages that.
Tumblr says there are 112 genders. You didn't clarify there, Thaddeus.
Oh, fuck Tumblr.
Yeah, no, Tumblr's the.
But like that, now that we got the context, that of course Tumblr.
I trust
I mean,
that
I'm
weird
surprised it's
trans
only-
kid, Milo.
Only one.
She said there's probably millions.
Probably millions. Probably definitely.
I like ambo neck, identifying as both man and woman, yet neither at the same time. That's really next level.
Is that like a quantum gender?
Called ambonic. I don't know.
Ambonic. Ebonics? What?
Ambonic.
That's great.
Gender fluid support. Oh, thank you. That's what I've been eating. Thank you.
You know, I grew up like my grandpa's husband my whole life.
You sound like you're talking through a potato.
Check this
Indeed.
out. Affect you gender. A gender that is affected by mood swings. That sounds easy.
That's Aislinn. Totally Aislinn.
Or I like bio.
I mean, if you're
a gender
offering.
that feels connected to nature in some way. We're all fucking nature. Wow.
These aren't genders. These are just like states of mind. That's
These
all
are
it is.
fucking disorders.
Hey man,
It's
ain't
all-
you heard your gender is determined by your state of mind.
Jeez.
Believe it.
But can you
Gender
have
punk,
a
that's a good one.
superposition of gender?
Gender punk. Glass gender. Oh. Very sensitive and fragile. Like glass. That is clever. Beyond all imagining.
Where did they ever come up with that one?
Fucking, there's not enough. I don't even know. People really need better hobbies. Or a fucking job.
Absorb gender, a
Commies.
gender that changes to conform to the genders of those around you.
What's the gender where people send them money? That's the one I want to be.
Yeah, I'll switch to that. I'm on Vent or I'm on.
I wonder if that would work.
PayPal.
You should, hey, you should try that and like post it on fucking Tumblr or something and see if people send you money.
Lost cause investment.
It sounds like the next
You have-
4chan prank.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Oh, I need to get back on 4chan and fucking pull this off.
Are we still
We're gonna
talking
make it
about
happen, Captain.
African
Yes,
Prince
genders.
gender. That's what it is.
Oh wait, I need to reopen this link again. Did you say African Prince gender?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
That's all me. That's all me.
Imagine anybody else who fits in that category.
So which one? You
Thaddeus.
No,
Color
that's all me,
gender.
bro.
It can be pink gender, blue gender. This is beautiful. I mean, this is like living in art, living in artwork where you get to be a gender that's a color.
What?
Which gender is Jason Stapleton?
Sarah. Feminine gender, similar to girl, but on a separate plane and off to itself. I think that one fits.
Sounds like something a feminist would want.
But James,
But can't be feminine.
Trans and gentle gender.
You're reading this off Tumblr? I gotta find this.
There's Tumblr, and then there's also like I put 2 links in there. Tumblr that my daughter gave me because that's the one she monitors all the time, and then like the one on Quora.
What does Reddit say?
Yes, what does Reddit say?
Hey, motherfucker, you can't get the Logans from here. Turn around. Jesus, people are
Here's a
fucking
great
retarded.
arithmetic.
Put that guy on the
A
chat.
numerical
Yeah.
gender.
The guy can't drive. Put him in. Tell them we're talking about genders. All 112 of them.
113.
Did it just update?
Did it just update?
Somebody added one. Maybe it's added the African Prince gender.
Here's another good one. Burst gender. Gender that comes in intense bursts of feeling and quickly fades back to the original state.
I'm a dude. Oh wait, no, I'm a dude.
Wait, take that burst back. Not a dude anymore.
That's how I feel when I watch Blair White videos, and then I realize, oh wait, that's a dude, and then like,
he's a dude.
We've been seeing. Oh yeah, the space in the middle of us.
Oh my gosh.
They can see both of us.
We definitely see both of you.
Oh. Yeah, we just jumped over to YouTube and saw the black hole between us. Brilliant. So, Aislinn, you shared today, you said something crazy happened at work. Can you share that here?
Yeah, but it's not gonna make any sense. I guess it's an air traffic thing. Just
No.
It's hard to explain. Like I'd have to go through the whole like how my job works, and it's just a big. I don't know. Basically, I had a controller have a power trip about a little aircraft that touched our airspace, just barely, and which that pilot will basically lose their job and never be able to fly again. It's like I try to never do it, even though we have like all these rules, and if you touch our airspace, technically you can deviate him. But it was fucking retarded. This guy just like flipped out, had a power trip, and I'm just like sitting there like, I just can't handle the amount of fuckery I deal with these fucking people sometimes. It's hard because I look at it. Go ahead.
Blame government.
Man, and stuff like that. If you don't that,
Man, working with people in the government though, like seriously, like it's impossible to get fired. So there's always these shitty people working, and it pisses me off so bad because it's like there's no incentive for us to do better either. We don't get paid more if we do a better job. None of that either. So it's like we just have all these fucktards all the time that are running around and that need to be fired, that don't even be doing this job because they're unsafe, and somebody's gonna get killed one of these days. I swear to God, I see it all the time.
I should be more afraid of flying.
You should. You think I'm fucking kidding? You should.
Yeah, I don't fly.
Why is all this
All
shit?
that noise.
Why is all this shit not GPSed and automated and like?
We're switching to that by 2020. They're all gonna have GPS. Like every aircraft has to go to this thing called ADS-B, which is GPS. The FAA has already done it, but we need the airlines and everybody else to do it now. So it's like this whole fucking thing.
They've been doing it in Europe for a decade. So I don't understand.
Because
internet platforms.
I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, I was in Europe and I worked in the European
car on your
system.
watch, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's cool. I mean, I worked in Europe. I know that they have like way better systems than we do. I've seen all of it. I've been to Eurocontrol, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? And we work 85% of the world's airplanes. Why the fuck are we using the systems we're using?
Because government.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder what the degree of government involvement is in our country versus others.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like people talk a lot of shit about Europe, but they do there's a lot of areas where the government really isn't involved. Like particularly airport security. Now that's handled by the airports and the airline companies and like private security and like the airports. The airports are like privately run. They're not city things.
I'm such addicted to TSA. Every day they try and talk to me, and every day I'm just like, fuck you, go away. I fucking hate TSA. Every day those motherfuckers try and like, oh, hey, how's it going? What are you doing today? I'm like, just don't fucking talk to me. Go away.
That's what I want to say to them.
Yeah, I would like to say that to them, but then I'm black. I would end up like in Guantanamo. So no, I can't do.
I mean, I could touch them up as is. I don't need.
Yeah, but then you could play the race card and fucking sue the pants off of them.
This is true, and then I would get I would do it at this local Sunport or whatever, and then I would get the like Sunport to like close down for a day for like what was it, conscious bias training?
Yeah,
yeah, there you
air
go.
traffic in the Southwest.
Yeah.
I've never traveled out of
Felt
the
up.
southeast, so I don't. I've been on a plane once, and that's it. I drive everywhere else.
Planes suck. I don't know. I don't understand the point.
After that woman last week.
Well, yeah, let's not talk up Southwest too much. I still have to fly those bastards at the end of March.
Hey,
End of
Southwest is the
May.
best airline. I would trust Southwest over any other airline. Those pilots are freaking solid.
It's the only airline I've ever been on other than Delta when I had to go transatlantic. But
Delta pissed me off so bad. They're a bunch of ninnies. But Southwest, man, those motherfuckers, they're cowboys.
Ethan, what
Cowboys, fuck yeah.
recommend we don't fly on?
Allegiant.
That's funny.
Spirit. Do not fly Frontier.
Yeah, her Frontier. I've ridden Frontier. They've been hot garbage in the past. Yes.
And American. I wouldn't fly American either.
I've flown on Allegiant more than any other airline.
Really?
You can't beat that price. Hey, you can't beat that price, yo. You can't knock that price.
Allegiant goes to airports I've never even heard of. Half the time I'm like, I don't know what fucking airport I'm clearing you to because I've never heard of this airport
Well,
before.
they go from Allentown, our little airport, down to Sanford, Florida. And my parents live in Sanford. It works going directly from, and they also go to Las Vegas.
They're like 100.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like when it comes to like Allegiant, like if I just want to get to Vegas like real quick for a weekend, oh yeah, like just straight Allegiant, right? I mean, I'll have to wear the same underwear and wear it inside every piece of. I mean, I'm gonna get to Vegas. I'm gonna party my ass off, and I'm gonna get my ass back real cheap.
Okay, but the airplanes break down. You realize those airplanes they're flying are like old. They're the oldest airplanes out there. They're always breaking down. They always got problems.
I've flown airlines in Pakistan, Ethiopia, Nigeria. I don't fly really too much. I'm not dead yet.
There you go. That's the spirit.
They have planes in Ethiopia? That's fucking impressive.
Yeah, I could tell you tons of stories about the countries I went to under the auspices of the deep state, but like they're mainly funny stories. But, yeah.
Crazy, dude.
Damn.
I just saw a collage of mac and cheese. I'm hungry again. but no blueberries.
Please, no blueberries.
Absolutely not. That's some bullshit right there.
You gotta get blueberries, man.
It don't belong in mac and cheese. I will fight anyone who does this.
You know what's good on with mac and cheese though is
what's that?
You take like those Hillshire Farm Polish sausage ropes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Take those. Take those. You slice them up like quarter-inch thick, and then fry them up in cast iron, and then serve that with the mac and cheese. That's the shit right there.
Yo, there's a spot I went to like out of San Diego called like I forgot the name of the brewery and stuff, but they make this mac and cheese with like 4 types of cheese and like 4 types of pork. Oh, dude, that is the most amazing thing I ever had, man.
Yes.
I'm gonna go find that, and I will post that in the show notes.
Right?
That is what the fuck I am talking about.
I can't eat any of that shit, so thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Y'all are.
Why can't you eat that? What are you?
Oh, you'll be fine.
We don't need it either, so we're
I haven't had macaroni and cheese in like
neither of us. Since 2010.
years. Yeah.
That's all my daughter eats. My daughter's obsessed with mac and cheese. She's the pickiest eater in the world, and all she wants is mac and cheese every day.
I do cauliflower and cheese.
You should try couscous mac and cheese.
What was that, John?
My eggs are burnt.
Couscous mac and cheese.
Son of a.
Last week.
I've actually never had couscous.
You ain't missing much.
No, it's just basically compressed fries.
I'm gonna trust the black guy when it comes to food that tastes good.
Particularly when it comes to rice.
I am hungry for cauliflower.
Hey, trust the fat guy when it comes to food tasting good.
Hey, did you forget? I'm fat too. I know.
I don't know. I wouldn't tell people to trust me about food taste because I pretty much eat anything. Like I had to go on a diet to tell me to limit my food intake.
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh my god.
Who said that?
Yeah,
Who do you think?
Who the fuck do you think said that?
Of course.
Yes. Yes.
No.
This large elbow
Most
noodle.
definitely not.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it's called Mac on Tap. It's at like Carl Strauss Brewing Company, which is in like the Southern California, more San Diego area. Oh man.
Wait, what are we all looking
Yeah,
at?
but there's one problem. It's in California, and I'm never going back there. So
California.
Hey,
It does give you
hey.
cancer. I'm sorry, but
Hey.
you know, you can take a chance.
I was in California driving my dad's truck around, and it has an NRA sticker on it, and people were like giving me thumbs up and shit.
That's
So
the joke.
I put you on my.
yeah, that's because you're in the middle of nowhere.
no, it's in Sacramento and San Jose.
What's going on here?
Yeah, San Jose's not. I don't know. San Jose's weird. It's like there's like pockets of like conservatism, I guess. So like San Jose is not that bad. San Diego is not that bad.
Is awesome.
Yeah. But like I don't
Bay
know. I
Area?
just feel
Oh
like-
no, absolutely. I spent many years like traveling back and forth to the Bay Area, and it is
Yeah.
not as bad as you think it is.
I never really went to SF. People are like, why don't you go to SF? You don't like SF. I'm just like,
I love San Francisco.
San Francisco is the most beautiful
I
city in
know
the world,
you do,
except
but
for the
you also
homeless
said
and
Seattle's your favorite city, so I'm not sure I trust your judgment on these things.
Hannah lived in San Francisco.
I lived there for about a year.
Oh wow.
It's a beautiful place. I love the city. It sucks to see what's happened to it now, but like that was always my weekend trip. Go to San Francisco and just hang out and be weird with people.
Yeah,
Like
it's a good time.
so.
It's been a
It's been a
while.
long time.
Yeah.
I just hang out in San Francisco and smoke a bunch of pot, and nobody gave a shit, and that was it.
Yeah, back then well, how long ago were you there, right? Because now you might get like, assaulted, raped, murdered, and
I don't think I've been there
So,
since like 2011. So it's
yeah,
been-
that's the last time I went. It was bad back then, but apparently it's like, you're walking around in human feces and needles. That stuff still existed, but like I guess it's worse now.
Oh.
I lived in Tenderloin and
Our
Tenderloin is awesome.
pretty much limited to downtown. Now it's just all over LA. Like LA is just a no now. Cities everywhere.
I've got a question. Why is the Tenderloin considered the best part of the cow, yet the worst part of San Francisco?
Mind blown.
That is a nice cut of meat.
I'm actually not that much of a fan of filet. It's just like, it doesn't have a lot of flavor. Yeah, it's tender, but there's more flavorful cuts for sure.
Tri-tip.
Tri-tip's good. Ribeye is good. I'll eat ribeye if it's like, I think it's kind of overrated, but it's good if it's cooked right. Top sirloin cap is fucking amazing, and not too many people know about it.
All these
That's
exotic cuts.
Aislin's mad because we're talking about food again.
We're back. We came back around.
I'm eating food right now.
Abby was like being Abby.
No, I think I'm done with my feasting session, and I am back into my intermediate fast, and I will eat again tomorrow. So,
I only eat once a day.
yeah, generally speaking, I find that I
Holy
one.
shit. Thaddeus needs new internet.
Uh-oh. Ooh, internet. Well, I have a bunch of kids and streaming services and stuff like that, even though I'm paying Comcast almost $150 for 250 megs.
If you sign into your router, you can set the Mac filter to fucking disable all their shit while you're doing something, right?
I can, and I have done this. But unfortunately, I prioritize the streaming boxes
In my home, my
because
nobody else does.
What's that, Ryan?
Yeah.
I'll have fiber to the house by the end of the year, so that's all word.
Make sure you get a good ass router.
I'm still sitting here on
Yeah,
satellite.
I gotta do that.
Actually, there's a new wireless standard coming out this year, and third-party devices should support it by like mid next year. Wireless AX.
AX, okay. Because where are we at? AC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet Jesus, y'all are a bunch of nerds. I have standard internet.
With the libertarian thing.
You're a fucking
The
nerd
libertarian
too,
thing
just
is-
about airplanes.
Yeah,
I'm not
there you
a
go.
nerd.
Yeah, she was spitting around that FAA terminology all crazy, man. I'm like, what? It's like, what?
Just look at my Facebook page. It gets real confusing real quick. My friends at home were all like, I try and like your stuff, but I have no idea what you're talking about. I was like, yeah, sorry, I can't help it.
Libertarian stuff.
But I've gone away from posting political shit on Facebook. Y'all are a bunch of fire starters, so I can't trust anyone on my Facebook anymore.
It's a funny way to say
rest
thank
assured,
you.
if I have like anybody I know that isn't a libertarian come on one of my political posts and try and say some shit, y'all motherfuckers will attack. It's pretty entertaining.
All right, guys. So we've been on here 2 minutes short of an hour. Other people are asking to get on.
All right.
I'll get off.
So who? Yeah,
I'll
who's
sign
waiting
off.
to get on? I'll sign off.
I can't get rid of this computer because this is the host.
Okay.
You'll stay.
Would anyone be willing to
I'll go
stop
off.
up and see if anyone still wants to come on? Maybe wait 5 minutes, see if anyone gets on, or I mean, we had said 8 to or 9 to 10, but I'm willing to
I'm
keep
not giving up my spot.
other people still want to be around.
I'll dip
Well,
out.
I'm probably
all-
going
because
to
I'll be
having
on
to go to
until-
bed here in about 15 minutes.
Yeah. I'm an old
I'll be
person.
on,
I
I'll
need
be able to be
bed.
on probably for like another half hour, 45, and then I gotta hop off.
It's only 8 o'clock here, man.
Yeah, I'll go
I can go at least till 10.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock right now. I don't mind hopping.
I'll go ahead and drop off because I'm going to have to go to bed here soon because I got to be up at like 5 in the morning. So
5 in the morning.
Aw, Maddie's gone.
4:45.
Thanks for joining us.
Yep. And I will do the live edition of Jonathan's interactions with police tomorrow through Facebook Live.
Hey.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, we have a new face. Is that Rick? I can't see.
There's Josh.
Oh.
Nope.
Join the group.
Hold on a second.
Oh, yes, Josh. Howdy.
What is happening?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure this out.
Nobody knows.
We have
Hi.
one new person. We have any more openings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We still have one opening.
Meeting all of you.
There we go.
Is John's gonna get on? I didn't know.
Aw, Johnny left.
Let's see. Jason, Presty, Gons. Now's the time to get on. Robbie, unless you guys lost interest and popped off.
Let me go hit up Jason real quick and see.
How you doing, Josh?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right.
Have you watched any of this call so far?
Yeah, I was watching the YouTube feed.
Thrilling, right?
Yeah, you guys were having fun. I was feeling left out.
Aw.
We'll probably start doing this regularly. Just a low pressure weekly thing, you know.
Cool.
Hop on for an hour or two and just let people hang out.
I'm gonna start a Discord server.
Yeah, I like that idea too. I'll look into that, Jason. All right.
All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. I gotta listen to Marcone's speech to Congress here for some show prep. So, wish me luck with that.
All right, man.
Good luck, man.
So, did all these other people just give up?
Maybe.
People left the group for no reason.
I must have lost interest.
On
How
message.
many of these people are on the East Coast, man? Like, it might be getting close to bedtime. I know the feeling.
Yeah, it's 10. It's 10 here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, sun's still out. Well, there's still a little bit of sunlight if you can see.
Yeah, same here. It's 7 o'clock here, so.
Oh, is that James? You back?
Yeah, I'm back. How you guys doing?
We're doing well.
How are you?
Kid go to sleep?
Yep, he's down, so he should be asleep for at least a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, mine's still awake, but hopefully he's about to go down.
Aaron told me the other day that his kids sleep from 7 in the evening to 7 in the morning. I almost lost
That
it.
would be nice. Huh?
I told Gons to come,
Another one.
by the way. Told him to stop
That's
being a
what
little
she
bitch.
said.
What's happening? Why am I looking at myself?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to look at myself. Oh, Adam said
If
he tried to
you-
get on earlier.
If you tap somebody's photo, including yourself, it'll lock you on that person.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Oh, hey.
Let's listen to music. I see.
Jeffrey Brown.
Oh, snap.
It's been a while.
Snap.
By the way, give a shout out to our old pal Adam Falconberry. I'm sure you guys remember
Holy
him.
shit, y'all spotty as fuck.
Video.
What?
Are you drunk, Jeffrey?
Not yet.
He's working on it.
Mass confusion.
Mass confusion.
Isaac just went upstairs. I think he might be going to sleep now. Where are we at? Oh, I see. You type something in the chat that goes above your head in the window. That's good.
This is dinging at me.
Send me weekend.
Who is Jeffrey? That's the question. Who is Jeffrey?
Brown.
My name's Jeff.
Person.
I don't know. We don't even see his face.
Crazy.
There's an anarchist in this damn group. What are you talking about?
Apparently, you're not going to show your face.
So do you go by Jeffrey or do you go by Jeff? To your face.
Show face, open bobs.
What's the thing you keep sucking on, Aislinn?
Phrasing.
It's a vape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So two people look like they're.
Yeah, we're too cool. We're Californians, you know, so we got to have our cool ass
I got
vape
one
and
too.
blunt.
Mine's cooler though because it's stabilized wood.
Okay.
This is dumb.
Mm-hmm. Hater.
I'm kind of pissed because it has the bubble, whatever, and I don't like that. It's gonna break. I already know it. I'm gonna drop it. It's gonna break.
Yeah, I don't have a bubble tank on mine.
I need to get a new one already. But whatever. Why do they do that? That's fucking retarded. Like, do you want the shit to break? People get drunk and they drop these all the time.
Come on.
Get a Spire Cleto. It's straight.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta do something.
If Bernie Sanders was around, there wouldn't be so many. There'd just be a few. And one
Yeah,
that-
fuck.
everyone that
Yeah.
in fact, they'd
Yeah,
be,
fuck all that variety, yo.
yeah.
Fuck choice. It's crazy.
Introducing Bernie Sanders deodorant. Only one choice.
Do you think he's gonna run again? Is that like actually a thing?
I think this is a distinct possibility.
He's old as fuck.
Yeah, he might
Like,
die
he's
first.
Yeah.
So will Trump. Trump will be old as well. And so will Biden, and Biden thinks he has a chance too. So yeah, it's going to be a geriatric.
At least Trump like looks like decent for being in his 70s.
Looks amazing.
How old is Trump again?
73?
72, 73.
Yeah, something like that.
Yo, y'all been seeing the memes on not on Facebook, on Twitter about the difference between like the French president's wife and like his and like Melania.
Yeah.
Comparing like a Peugeot to like a Bugatti or something. I don't know. I've seen many.
That's awesome.
The Melania jokes definitely kept the election interesting. The way that the back and forth with what's his name's wife, that was something else.
What, Ted Cruz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, didn't see that one coming. Wow.
Oh, that was like, whoa, that's low. It's like it's like next thing we'll have your mama jokes. I mean, yeah, it got real ugly.
They were comparing.
It got real ugly real quick.
I'm still rooting for the other Bush.
Fucking
Please clap.
serious.
Please clap.
What's up, guys?
Oh, are you wearing a shirt?
Am I what?
Howdy, Gons. Welcome.
Hey. Actually, I was originally intending to do the whole hangout, but I got some company. Let's see if I can flip the camera.
You're very quiet. I don't know if you're.
Oh. See that? I got some company came over, so I only wanted to hop in.
You
and
always
say
have company
hello.
over.
Yeah, I
Well,
do.
thank you for saying hello.
Yeah, anyways. Hi, guys. Hope you guys
What's up, man?
out. And I will see you guys at the next one for more than 20 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, man. Later.
Sounds good. Talk to you then.
So Ryan. Jesus. Ryan.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Someone's screaming. Adam says he's trying to get on, but he's having a hard time.
It's not for lack of spots.
Which Adam?
Are we
Timer.
at capacity?
Okay.
Yeah, he says that it says that the conversation opens the app. It just says no conversations.
Tell him to try it on his computer.
Joint's so
I tried it on my phone,
choppy.
it didn't work.
Well,
I was having a hard time on my phone.
Inside
When I first tried to get on, I was on
Facebook work. Unless there's a special way that you do it on a mobile device, I don't know. I'm not very familiar with how Hangouts work, and really, I don't like them at all.
Is there another way to do this kind of thing for next time where you can have more people in the group?
Yeah, we need like 150 people.
If we would have any more than this, we'd have to turn off video and all sorts of other things.
Oh my gosh, you'd have to like have a virtual, talking stick or something.
I have the talking stick now.
Why don't we just get Conch? It's already Lord of the Flies.
If you have more than this many people going. So, we'll see. But we can look into other things, but I've known other groups, when you regularly have, a meeting like this, eventually the group kind of evens out. You end up with maybe 5 or 6 a week. I wouldn't be surprised,
Yeah.
And then cycle in and out. It's not a big deal. This was our first one, so it was kind of, I think there was more interest in it. But if
we did it with
thing, I think it'll even out.
Yeah.
But of course, they need to be able to get on. There should be a way to use, the link to open if there's like a Hangouts app or something.
That's what he says he's using.
Yeah.
Hangouts app, what, like separate from Chrome or within Chrome or within from a mobile device?
Oh, actually, yeah, Adam, if you're watching, send me a your Google like email.
I'll tell him.
Email.
I don't think he's actually watching it, but I'll tell him.
Yeah, just message that or put it on Facebook, and we can, whatever.
I just shot him an email or a Facebook message, whatever the fuck.
If I have his email,
AOL instant message.
I can send him a personal invite.
That old teasing app worked really well, though.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that app worked out great.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, do you go by Jeffrey or do you go by Jeff to your face when people talk about
Jeffrey. Jeffrey's. I turned 26 and I said, "Hell, Jeffrey. Jeffrey works fine."
Okay. Sounds good. Simple enough. Write your name the same way you say it. I like that. Whoa. That's Strappa?
No, he's the pumpkin.
Okay, so that is Jason.
Yeah, and I don't know who this. Why doesn't Jeffrey have a video? Because I have no idea who this person is, and now I'm gonna Google him. Who are you, Jeffrey?
I'm right here.
I don't know who you are though. It's bothering me.
He's a blue circle with shoulders.
Exactly.
That's literally him. That's him talking right now.
Oh, this Jeffrey. This dude. Can you guys see that?
Keep talking.
Oh yeah. He definitely looks exactly like he sounds.
Can anybody see this? This is the dude, right? This is what we're talking about.
Him. He's a Russian hacker. He found our link somehow. And he's he just joined us for intel.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly my point.
Hillary has no chance with Jeffrey Brown collecting information.
Mother. Go on.
Do a good job, man. I don't want Bernie to become president. For that matter, I don't want Trump to become president either.
But Trump's so delightfully retarded.
He's so fun.
I love it. He's a troll in chief, man.
Well,
His Twitter troll game is on point, man. I can't deny.
You can't deny that shit.
He's
No.
not
buddy.
murdering people, but he has murdered people since less than 10 days into his presidency.
Well, I mean, they all do that, man.
It's not like it's anything different.
Mr. President Barack Nobel Peace Prize Obama drone war and on the Arabian Peninsula, Libya, and other fuckery that he was conducted in. I mean, it is what it is, man. I've given up on that shit.
But seriously, just like 8 days into his presidency, Trump was bombing Yemen. 8 days. Come on, man.
Yeah, he could have gave me
Were you looking for the seventh?
You always get John McCain. I mean,
Tom Woods is right. Yeah. But still, make America great again. Focus on America.
But it wasn't Trump bombing them, right?
Man, you know the deep state controls all that shit.
I like to call it the continuity of government, just so I don't sound like a kook when I bring it up at work.
You call it what?
The continuity of government.
Pretty much what it is, yeah.
Do I need to put my tinfoil hat on? Because that's what's happening right now.
I'd like to see you rock a tinfoil hat. Yeah, why not?
It's about that time.
I think it'd be cute. Anyway, but
I'm gonna make a tinfoil hat, but I'm gonna make it a cowboy hat just to piss Aislinn off.
Oh, that'll piss me.
Because she hates cowboy hats.
Jason, I want to see you in a tinfoil fedora, please.
There you go.
And you'll never.
Should I grow a neck beard?
Yeah. Yo, that's real. Nah, man. Now rocking it tight. It's real tight, yo. What is going on?
Did Cam post that picture of me tonight, or did he stop doing that?
No, he did. It
Okay.
came across my timeline.
Good. I've gotten used to that.
What? Like every day is a picture of Ryan on my feed.
Good luck. Oh, there we go. I have Adam's email.
Okay, good. There you go.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
You sent it a little while ago. Sorry, I've been sitting here for 4 minutes.
Poor guy.
All right. Personal invite.
Close is too close.
Depends who's talking.
That was a little too fucking close.
All right, I send a invite to Adam.
His phone's a piece of crap though, so who knows if it'll work.
He does it without video cam.
Hey Thaddeus, can you say shit like the dude from The Wire? Yay!
Look who decided to show up.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Oh. Hey, Adam.
Howdy. Welcome.
Where are you sitting in your car?
Yeah, because my son's asleep inside, and it's fucking raining.
Yeah.
Rain. What is that like?
Yeah, I got dumped on earlier at work.
That's what she said?
The fucking curtains on. I had to drop the curtains on the golf cart.
That's a good one.
Have you watched the rest of the some of the other part of the calls so far, Adam?
That just gave up.
Not quite.
I didn't even understand what's going on. I can't hear any of y'all.
Are those strange noises coming from Adam?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, that's Jeffrey. If you keep your video off, Adam, we might be able to hear you better.
Jeffrey and his freaking blue person.
I know. I need to update my Hangout profile, but I decided not to do that today.
I have no idea what mine is.
I bet it's that picture that Cam keeps posting.
Oh no, mine is just the.
The state is not God. Shit.
Yeah, this is that account.
I don't know what mine is.
There we go.
What is James doing? James, what are you doing? I just see the side of your face.
He's just stroking his beard from the side.
I'm working on a project.
An exciting project?
You guys probably want to be excited about it.
He's looking up Asian midget porn.
What was that word we were
No,
looking
my folder's full, so I don't need any. I'll share my project with you guys in a few days.
Oh. About to get serenaded.
No, I gotta do it. I can't have my hands not doing anything for too long, and I get.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to have a concert. I was going to leave you out there.
I might as well practice.
Hey, I have a question for you guys. Is anybody going to the Omaha Unconvention?
I am! I got my thing in the mail today.
I know you are.
So what's that all about?
Make the trip.
You wouldn't be interested in Thaddeus. Ron Paul's going to be there.
What? Ron Paul's going to be there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, fuck that shit. No, but Larry Sharp is supposed to be there too, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, then there's reason to go, right? But as a standing member of the New Mexico Libertarian Party,
You're
Well, you guys should think about going. It's in 1 month.
Yep, I'll be in
Yeah,
Washington D.C.
I don't
right
have the
before that.
time or the money to go to that. So.
Yeah. And where's that? Is that that's in the end of May, right?
25th.
Yeah, I'm in Austin. So
I have a 3-week-old baby. I'm going nowhere.
Meet up with.
Oh, you in Austin, man? We should fucking hang out.
Yeah, I'll be going to Austin there on the 21st through the 25th.
What day of the week is that?
Oh, man. Through Thursday, I leave Friday morning.
Oh, we could do something. Me, you and Angie could hang out and do something.
Yeah, man. I was just talking to Angie too. Yeah, I'm gonna be downtown at the J-Dub. So, because I'm going to this developer conference. Yeah.
Whoa.
Cam.
Yeah, Cam.
Greg that saw his beard just take over the whole screen.
Yeah, he's the only person.
It's about to get real.
I think I'll be happy to know that my daily picture of Ryan has now ended.
My God.
Run out of gifts.
Tomorrow we begin the daily picture of Cam.
Well, that's boring. Someone else is going to have to do that.
Cam, how'd the move go?
Cam, are you anywhere near Dothan?
Dothan?
Yeah.
No, we're right outside of Atlanta.
Dothan, Alabama.
Yeah.
That's a good rebel.
Yeah, because I'm gonna
Joe
be.
Rogan has a great fucking stand-up routine about Dothan, Alabama.
I'll have to listen to it. I'm going to Dothan in June for a feature film set.
Yeah, Dothan's on. When I would go to Lakeland, that would be on the way.
Yeah.
That's a shithole.
Well, I used to live like 7 minutes away from Dothan.
That's a shithole too. Most of the people there have like 3 teeth and 4 babies. Or they're 15.
That's racist.
I was gonna say that's not quite true. I know. But...
It sounds elitist. Damn.
So what I miss? Anything interesting?
A lot of mac and cheese talk.
You missed us talking about genders, all the different genders.
Cat. Jeffrey mumbled some stuff.
We're still waiting for
Adding positives.
Positive, yeah, that stuff. We haven't talked about Jason Stapleton yet.
Who?
Exactly.
I was gonna say that's literally always going to be my first
I
response.
still listen every week.
I've actually never listened to
I still listen from time to time. Oh, you never listened to him? Oh, all right.
Who has never listened to him before? Who was that? Who said they never listened to him?
Yeah, I never listened to him.
Ever. Nice.
Yeah, the only reason I ever listened to
Consider
it is
yourself
because
lucky.
Yeah, the only reason I ever did was because Tom Woods told me to.
Exactly. Tom Woods told me to. I listened to him for a few months and keep going.
Yeah, you got Jason after a while. Like I go back from time to time, but you graduate. You discover Tom Woods, Dave Smith. I mean,
Really, almost anyone's better than him. I'd rather listen to David Crowder than Jason Stapleton.
Oh,
David-
no.
Steven Crowder. You get
Steven
it
Crowder.
right. You take that back.
No, he meant David Crowder.
Okay, who's David
No,
Crowder?
not David Crowder. We've talked about him.
Oh, you talking about that redneck motherfucker who's supposed to be a leftist?
No, obnoxious Christian music singer. David Crowder. No, Steven Crowder.
Bad Christian music.
David Crowder sounds like a goat trying to sing.
Steven Crowder can be funny, but sometimes he tries way too hard to be funny.
When you have to remind people that you're a comedian, that's when you know you're not doing very funny things.
Yeah,
Well, that's the
I
kind
agree with that.
And his fucking Bernie Sanders impression sounds like Gilbert Godfrey.
I think he's doing that on purpose.
Right.
Sounds like fucking Yago.
I think initially he just couldn't do it, and then he was like, "I'm just gonna play up the Gilbert Gottfried." Why isn't college free?
Right.
Again, another show I listen to every week. I mean, it's just I feel bad. I know I'm not libertarian enough, maybe.
That's the kind of thing I can listen to while I work, and it doesn't distract me. It's just
I prefer to watch it because actually what I listen to daily, I hate to say it, make everyone angry. I got my rotation, Tom Woods, Glenn Beck. That's what I listen to daily. And then Dave Smith once, like today I listened, but that's only a couple times a week.
Part of the problem is really good. I wish it was a daily show.
I haven't listened to Glenn Beck since 2007.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to Glenn
Beck.
Beck
is still alive.
Yeah, Glenn Beck's still alive despite his best efforts. So yeah. And like and then when I went for lunch one day, I accidentally listened to about 40 minutes of Rush Limbaugh, man. Just my stupid accent. Shit. Why are you saying what I want? So like,
some of those
I can't change the channel.
Some of those Ben Shapiro videos on YouTube are great, but I cannot listen to him long form because I absolutely despise his voice.
I cannot.
He speaks too fast. He speaks too
Okay,
fast.
listen up, folks. You don't know what you're talking about, folks. Okay.
His lips are like weird looking.
Well, he sounds like your stereotypical nerd.
So horrifically off-putting. No
That's
thanks.
funny coming from a libertarian. Stereotypical nerd? Y'all are a bunch of nerds.
There's a difference between a nerd and a stereotypical nerd. I'm talking Sheldon from Big Bang Theory.
The only show I listen to every day is Real News with David Knight. That's a fantastic show.
I try not to listen to anything.
Yeah, I don't listen to any news or anything. I listen to a bunch of weird podcasts and stuff. I listen to a bunch of keto podcasts.
I listen to Food Hug with.
Hashtag triggered.
I don't listen to anything.
Hashtag no carbs.
Hashtag carbs are bae.
Except for Alex Jones.
Love Alex Jones.
I'm
Black helicopter.
See, yes. David Knight is on InfoWars channel. That's right.
Okay. See, that makes sense. It's an
InfoWars show. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I think the only person I listened to
Watson and David Knight and Alex. I listen to them all. But David Knight's the only one I listen to every single day.
Can I just say I don't listen to Alex Jones, but it was so refreshing to hear him cuss out Donald Trump for Syria.
Wasn't it? It just
you need to
felt
download
so
the Alex
good.
Jones soundboard. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah, you posted
It's hilarious. It's the funniest thing ever. I was playing it. My wife was like, "What are you listening to?" Like, what is that?
Interdimensional psychic vampires.
Nah, Alex Jones is a gateway drug, man. Definitely.
He brought me to Ron Paul. So anytime someone goes to put Alex Jones down, like, seriously, guys, he brought me in.
Wow. Well, everybody knows my origin story, so it's not nearly as awesome and epic.
What was it you were looking at porn and someone mentioned Ron Paul or something?
No, see, that's the thing. I listened to Larry Elder. Larry Elder had on Ron Paul, and I thought he was like, "Who's this kooky old dude?" And I didn't really pay attention to it. I was a Rush Limbaugh, like Sean Hannity guy, and then I went to war and I came back, and then that didn't sound all that appealing. So it was a different. But I mean, I came to libertarianism through Thomas Sowell, Walter Williams, and Larry Elder, the Black Door.
You're like,
say.
The Black Door.
I was 16. My mom actually was the one. She voted for Ron Paul in 2008, and that's how I found him. And I was really active in debate and shit like that. So I started arguing to different people, and I just fell in love with him. I thought he was awesome. I was
For
really,
me, it was the Giuliani moment. and then followed by YouTube videos.
Which
That Giuliani moment was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one are you talking about? Moment?
The
The
9/11
one
moment.
where he gave him the reading list.
Oh yeah, where you tried to explain blowback to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is this kooky old man talking about? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
right. I was just
he's
like,
right.
I was like, how dare you? But then I started doing research, and like, oh well, he's right. And then I went to Iraq, and then I came back like, yeah, he was right.
Yeah, it's like this is just common sense, but you want to push back on it yourself.
Being in
Someone
Afghanistan definitely solidified it for me. That was it. I was done after that.
If someone punches your wife in the face, you're going to want to punch him back. It's just that simple.
You're gonna want to punch him back. You want to blow up his house. You're gonna want to rape and kill his kids. I mean, you can kind of understand like why they can take them to an extreme.
Oh yeah.
I listened to Glenn Beck every day at that point, and Glenn Beck would just rip Ron Paul to shreds. Just he's so awful. His supporters are terrorists. And then I saw my brother said you should Google this InfoWars people. So I flip over there and I see an interview with Ron Paul and said, why would they be interviewing that crazy guy? So I was like, I'll listen to this. This must be a crazy station if they've listened to Ron Paul. And I heard him and went, this guy actually makes complete sense. What the heck?
Yeah. You know, and like I said, I was in those circles too. And like, I mean, you listen to Glenn Beck today, and it's like you can see he acquiesces quite a bit on like his very warlike behavior and stuff like that. I mean,
that's what gets me. He lied about Ron Paul. He lied about Rand Paul. He lies about Alex Jones. I mean,
he wanted to support Austin Peterson.
I don't mind.
Better than Gary Johnson, at least.
It's better than Gary Johnson, but that's not saying much.
That's right. Well, doesn't say much.
Seriously.
McCormick! That was my guy until he. But no, I'm you know, I still divvy in those circles. Like I said, I'm a part of the. I'm going to work with like the AFP, the Koch brother group here locally. My state is too fucked up for me to really care too much about national politics. And so
Thaddeus is the lead speaker of the Big Black Caucus.
What you call me? Your mom is a caucus.
What about?
Oh, that's good stuff. I don't care who you are. That's funny shit. Yeah, man. Kanye is fooling a lot of cats here on Twitter, man. This is like, dude, it's not,
that guy.
It's not what you think.
Yeah, I saw the Drudge headline.
Yeah.
A little bit ago. What was it? Kanye Unleashed.
Freestyle
raps for Trump. Yeah.
He's about to come out with a new album, fam. He's about to come out with a new album.
Make rap great again.
Kanye 2024.
Damn.
What's up?
Fuck. Nothing. Facebook shit. What is happening at Cam's house?
I'm having to put up groceries.
He's over there slaughtering a chicken or something.
Keep showing underbeard too.
If you don't see blood in my beard, I'm not slaughtering a chicken.
Underbeard.
Who's the person that we can only see an ear?
That's James. And
oh, okay. Yeah, well, James and Matthew.
Yeah,
James
apparently.
and Matt.
You can see the side of my face here.
Now we can. For a while, it was just an ear.
At least your camera's centered. So.
Have we talked to Matt about changing his name since it's unacceptable?
What?
I said if we talked to Matt about changing his name since Matt's are unacceptable.
Well, that's
I don't know.
are
this joke.
unacceptable. Jason's, those names are the worst. Shane, obviously.
Shit, the airport? I mean,
I don't know this joke yet.
That's pretty cool. When is it?
And then we got.
I don't know this joke yet. What's the deal with Matt's?
It's just a horrible name, like Shane. Or Jason.
Hey, I will snatch the fucking life out of you.
Well, there are exceptions.
I highly doubt it.
There are exceptions to the rule.
I mean, you're not one of them, but there are exceptions.
There are exceptions.
All right.
I can go the Jew route and be like Matt.
Another successful little bundle of joy. All right. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, Albuquerque just signed our little sanctuary city law. Oh, yeah. That's why I don't fuck with Albuquerque no more. Even though I live 20 miles south. But what's the difference? Yeah, 20 miles does make a difference to be that far away from that damn hellhole. It's turning into like little San Francisco.
So you're against sanctuary cities?
Not necessarily. I just don't. I don't know. I mean, I'm of two minds, right? Like, I mean, I'm all about, like, well, if they want to do it, then they can do it, but you gotta stop handing out what yes.
I think libertarians need a sanctuary city to hide from the fucking feds.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you, bro.
Don't pay your taxes. Taxation is theft. Oxen free.
The girls and I were talking about that tonight. They were saying, how do people go to war? I was like, well, I mean, they force me to pay them, and if I don't pay them, they'll put me in jail. And my one daughter got all upset. She's like, you're not going to jail, are you? I'm like, no. I pay them. And then they use that money to go fight wars in other countries. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you teach them about, maybe some more violent rhetoric about them, coming with guns to grab you, throw you in it.
Yeah, they've understood taxation for a long time. Kids just get things like that. It's like, well, why would they take your money? It's like
they didn't work for it. Why would they deserve any of it?
Exactly. You really work for them.
Well, once they get dragged into the government schools, then you gotta deprogram them every day.
Right?
Isn't it funny though how kids will like inherently just get this shit? But like grown ass adults are like, but who would build the roads?
Well, it's like I was driving because here on the way to work, there are about 950 potholes, and I'm like, how is this anyone's argument ever? How can someone be so shit at a job that everyone wants them to do it?
Dude, I was southbound 101 one time heading down to Gilroy, and Caltrans had they had recently repaved the freeway. And they painted the lines, but they fucking painted the lines. They're all fucked up and crooked and shit and curved and different lengths. And I was just like, oh, I wish I would have gotten video of that shit.
Love the big piles when they put a big pile over the hole.
That's every Texas road everywhere.
New Orleans is basically one big obstacle course. Just try it. You will lose your whole suspension driving in New Orleans if you're not careful.
Yeah, I'm not above drawing dicks on potholes to get them covered.
No, that just goes to show
probably
you
get them covered faster if you drew AR-15s on them. To be honest,
exactly right.
What was it that someone wrote Trump on a bench at the college, and they had to open safe spaces and
someone wrote that in
they chalked Trump all over the place.
Yeah, that one wasn't even that big. That was
like it's chalk. Just hose it off. It's not like they did it in epoxy paint.
Oh,
it's fucking chalk.
If you're feeling especially salty, piss it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, or that.
That's counter protesting.
Free speech, man. You can't stop me.
All right, guys. I'm probably gonna hop off here. My battery's dying.
All right, brother.
Our podcast in 2
Get
days.
a power bank, man. Come on.
Yeah. No. Saturday. Yeah. Saturday. Yes. 2 days. You said 2 days. That's Saturday.
Oh,
yes.
I got a couple questions about podcasts there before.
Sounds good. I look forward to hearing it. I had a good time. It was fun.
Yeah, man. I edited out all of our dead space and all of our awkwardness.
Excellent.
Wait.
But it's still like an hour and a half.
You found a way to edit out Ryan's awkwardness?
Just awkward pauses.
No, I don't have awkward pauses, but I do have thoughtful pauses.
Yes.
You have
I don't
pauses?
mind. Yeah, sure. No, like at church when I'm talking. I'll stop for
Right. You
15
don't have
seconds
awkward
while
pauses. You have awkward speech.
When I'm at church and I'm talking, I'll just shut up for a minute.
Do you remember?
Until I get the right words.
Remember Stapleton's fake pregnant pauses?
Fun stuff. That guy was just fantastic.
So how big is your church, Ryan?
There's not many. Between 12 and 20 folks a week.
Pretty good size.
And that was before I came. It's the same. Just FYI. I didn't go to that after because I came.
Phrasing.
All right, I gotta go. I gotta work at 6 a.m., so I have to be up in 7 hours. But
Ew. All right.
Yeah, peace out.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm
Take it
glad
off,
I work
Rusty?
nights, but then I'm like, it sucks sometimes when you want to go out and do
Oh,
shit.
that was the Aisla. Got it.
More than I have been already. So, there you go.
Oh, there goes Vashti.
So this
Okay, we have a little bit of diversity still. We lost the women, we lost the gay guy.
Yeah,
Still the black guy, so we're good.
Yeah. You got me for a little bit longer. So I was going to ask a question. I'm about to go buy me some equipment because it's time for me to just start like ranting into a microphone and recording it.
All right.
So I have a. So I was thinking about a Scarlett 2x2, I guess, or 2i or whatever. But I was also thinking like I don't want to spend that much because in case I like this falls out of favor and I get like bored with it. And there's another brand. I'll put the link in there, but I think I'm gonna start just kind of. I think what I want to do is I want to do a tiny concerts first because like I got some friends that play in bands, and I was just wondering like what would be a good interface to get my hands on there.
You talking like a condenser mic?
Nah, well I'm not too worried about the mic. I'm just worried about the interface for like going to the computer. Yeah, I've been researching some good ones. I saw a pretty cheap El Cheapo one that's 2-channel, but because again, I'm not sure I'll go 100% at it. And
what are you looking to spend?
And I'm gonna spend like $200. Like, well, the one I'm going to my cart here because I'm gonna pull the trigger here when I get it in the cart. So yeah, I still have like the Scarlett Solo, I guess, is one that I was looking into, and that's about 200. So that's about my max I'm willing to spend with everything I need, because I guess it comes with enough drivers and software where I can cut some stuff up if necessary.
Exciting. I connect mine up with a USB. And then I use Audacity.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Audacity is actually like a very good program.
Love Audacity, man. I use that
for being free. Like the shit's really good.
It's the next generation Cool Edit. You guys use Cool Edit back in the day?
No, not familiar.
Oh yeah. Great old one at the turn of the millennium. You could extend it and do all sorts of cool stuff.
Of course, you could always do Pro Tools.
What's the difference there? Make sure I don't already have it installed. That's right. I should probably just download Audacity. Not but yeah. Try around with it, beat my head on it for a couple hours, and see if I can figure it out.
Audacity's great. If you want to do with software, mix things, clean things up, it's wonderful.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you have to pay for it in order to do that? I don't know if that's the one that I found an alternate means of getting or not.
I don't know. Have you paid for it? No, it says it's free and open source.
Okay.
Is it an unlocked version? Oh, I didn't know that.
Well,
no. That's what I thought Ryan said.
Edit. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I might have downloaded my last Cool Edit off of Morpheus.
Damn, you're dating yourself there, buddy.
It was great.
I love open source software.
Oh yeah.
Well, a lot of these interfaces I buy come with like software in general that allow you to cut things up and stuff. I bought a mic for work that came with like some pretty cool software. So I'll have to play around with it, like 4 tracks, and you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with it. I don't know. I just want to rant. And so sometimes like I'm just sitting here and I see somebody like post something in the group, and I just I'd like to go off on that. I don't like typing. I don't feel like typing. Right. But it's just I just want to yell at, not at the person per se, but it kind of gets me off on a tangent. And I'm just okay. And I want to write that stuff, or not write that stuff, document that stuff in the form of audio. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
I believe that's called recording.
Yeah, but I want it to sound good.
Ready?
I wish that more people.
All right, guys, I gotta go do door check. I'll catch you later.
Have a blast, man. Right. Thanks for joining us. I wish more people would just let out their thoughts. I mean, you don't need a long form show.
Right.
Yeah. I would love if everyone in the group gave 5 to 15-minute blurbs every couple days. I'd totally subscribe to those and listen to them. Just get it out there.
I was doing that on my blog for a little bit, and I actually still have a lot of my kind of things I just recorded just sitting around and stuff, and it's still on my blog at blogs.relativeprogress.com, which I don't know. I just renewed that domain the other day. I'm like, I didn't even know I still had that. So
you just need to make sure it's on an RSS feed, man, so we can subscribe to it.
Yeah, I need to go into WordPress and start dorking around with that.
Or you could just go with some service.
Yeah,
so
I
mean, paying a couple bucks a month.
Yeah, see, I'm not that serious quite yet.
One thing I wanted to say. Yesterday, I'm at work, and this tranny comes in, male to female, tall guy, tiny titties, and he walks in. And he's like, "Hi," sounds like a man. "Hi, I'm Callie." Shakes my hand with a Superman grip, and he's like, and he says, "Hey man, you need some help with classes?" And I was like, "Maybe. What do you do? What do you do? Don't just ask that. I need to know what you do with leather so I can, decide." He goes, "Oh, I do fetish shit." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And he's like, "But I can do a class out of my thing because last time we did some fetish shit in here, some fucking goddamn Christians with their fucking," and I was just like, "Dude, first off, chill. There are children in this store right now." He was like, "Yeah," and I didn't actually say. I was just kind of like, oh, yeah, and tried to move his language.
And so he didn't really say dude.
What was that?
So he didn't really say dude.
I say dude to everyone, but
that would be awesome.
But he was, I can't say she, because it was so manly that I just my brain just won't do it. And he was like, "Yeah, so we had the class here and we were doing some fetish stuff, and these Christians with their blah blah blah, and they just they didn't want their kids to see it for some effing reason." And I was just like, "You don't understand why? Is this a real conversation that I'm having? Of course you can't do a fetish class in tandy leather where kids are coming. No." What are you thinking? And the whole time I'm just kind of like,
you just hate, man. It's because you're a Christian.
It's like I'm looking at this thing, and I'm like, and I'm just trying not to look outwardly uncomfortable because I'm inwardly uncomfortable. Because my brain's like, this is a dude, and yet there are boobs, and I'm like, don't want to look at the boobs, but my brain is trying to like figure it out, and I'm like, subconscious me, chill the frick out. I know what's going on here, but it's like kind of going down, like, why are those there? Why are those there? And so the whole time I'm just like, just super uncomfortable, and I'm like, yeah, we can totally figure something out. That's great. Here, could you leave? Didn't say that, but like, was like, hey, do you need to check out? Because I can check you out right now. We can just go. We can get this finished with, and here, take my number. You can text me, and we can try to figure something out. Let's just do it that way. And he's like, yeah, you can come and you can take the fetish class, and I'm like, no, I'm okay.
The thing that always drives me insane about tolerance is like it's not a two-way street, and like that doesn't mean I have to co-sign your hedonism. I'm sorry, I can be, who are you? Who is this guy to walk up into place and start like hollering and cussing and carrying on like like there's no damn kids around? Like where's the goddamn home training? Where's the like care? Where's the? It's like I understand, man. You are trans, and that's your thing, and you do you, and you're a child of God. For the all that is holy, I should not have. I don't know. I would have said it to do tits, but and then made him uncomfortable or gave me his number. Either the two.
And my employees were like, "You looked uncomfortable," and I was like, "Damn it." Because I was trying really hard not to look uncomfortable. And they were like, no, you could tell you were trying not to look uncomfortable. I was like,
yes. Wow.
So did you see that guy?
Dadgummit. It was just like, dear Lord, what is happening right now? I mean, I've run into them before, the different ones. But it's just like when he's just staring at you and like trying to like
the different ones,
whatever. Yeah, and I was just like, okay, guys, they're like, do trans people make you uncomfortable? I'm like, yeah, yes, they do. And I was like, no, I don't hate them. I don't want them to like not. I don't want them to feel bad or whatever, and I'm not going to try to legislate their lives or whatever. But yeah, they make me hella uncomfortable.
Especially when they're only halfway trans.
And they're like, why do they make you feel uncomfortable? And I was
like, full commit, man. You gotta full commit.
Yeah, if you don't, no. Oh my! And I'm a bad person. I want you to go ahead and know that, because I took my phone and I put it in my shirt pocket, and I had video on. So that I could take a screenshot later just to show my wife what this person looked like. I think can I share it in the chat? I'll share it in the chat.
If it works.
She could screen it.
And so the video is not interesting at all, but I just waited until I found like a somewhat clear picture. There we go. I'm sending it so y'all can look at it.
Sending it how?
It's in the chat of this.
Oh, snap, son! Oh no, you gotta fully commit, man. You gotta commit. See, I can't.
I'm not seeing it in the group chat. There's an image in the group chat somewhere.
Yeah.
All it says is Jason Strappa left the group.
Good gravy is right. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, and I mean, honest to God, I'm so glad that my friend Joe is not in this group, because I would hate him to get to this feed, but it kind of looks like my friend Joe with tiny boobs. And I kept thinking that, looking at it. I was like, dude, you look so much like my friend Joe.
Wow. It's like a little bit of Chelsea Manning going on there, huh?
Yeah, it was, and I don't know if you can tell in the picture, but there were like leopard spots under his hair.
Straight up.
Can you see it in the picture?
No. can't see it now.
But yeah, there were like
Okay.
along the scalp there were like leopard spot tattoos. Like it
So
was just
she was bald headed.
at some
Got
point.
the tattoo, and then grew the hair out after pumping him or herself full of whatever hormone is required to do.
Apparently so.
Yes. That is that can't be unseen. I'm going to minimize that now.
At the same time, it's one thing to dress stupid. But what bothers me is the entitlement, like you were describing, coming in screaming or cussing everyone out, like that just.
Yeah, no, and that's not the first person.
Let's be grown-ups. Like what happened? Like that's what you do. You grow up and then you be a grown-up.
Dude,
you know, you're a kid and your kids say, your parents say, act big. Act grown-up. Stop. Don't act like that.
Apparently Atlanta has outpaced San Francisco now for like the gayest city in America.
Oh wow, really?
And I didn't know that. I found that out later. But it's like there are a couple of people that I don't think the other dude was gay. That's just a bit of information. But another person came in and was essentially yell talking about and just like cussed the F word here and there everywhere. And there are kids walking around in the store. And I'm just like, who are these people? Like, I'm from Alabama and I'm from Birmingham. And so like at our store and everywhere I've worked, when someone cussed, they always were like, and this person, like gave you a little buffer. So like, I'm going to cuss, but I'm going to do it low enough so that the kids and the ladies don't hear it. But
right.
But apparently not here.
There's nothing wrong with that. Come on, let's be respectful of the fact that these people are around. Come on.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that at all. I do not curse very often outside of like jokingly in the group and stuff like that because I feel a little bit freer. But I swear to God, dude, like some people just have no class.
Well, they just don't grow up. They act like kids. I mean, gross.
It's funny. I was thinking about that the other day because when I was a kid, I was like, oh man, these cuss words are adult words. These are things that adults can use. And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, listen to these people using these kid words.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm sorry that you had such a traumatic experience today.
It was that was yesterday. That was something else. I was just like, this is my life now.
America.
Just words and all.
My goodness, man. My goodness. Well, could have been worse. So
could have been. It could have touched me.
Yeah. I could see you reenacting that scene from The Crying Game, just kind of crying in the shower, in a fetal position.
Biting on a towel in the bottom of the shower.
It can't be unseen. It can't be undone. Yeah.
But it's like when he shook my hand, I was right before it happened. I was like, those split second super fast thoughts. I was like, okay, so this guy dresses like a girl and says he's a girl. Is he gonna shake my hand like a man or like a woman? And I was like, holy hell, he squeezed the hell out of my hand. What is going on here? Not even committing on that level.
Definitely transitioning because he may need to recalibrate the grip. if one is going to pass as a female going forward. Like I said, man, if you're going to go through this route, man, be it add a dick to me or chop a dick off of me, you got to go all in, right? You got to be Blair White and freaking, I can't think of a trans man. I can't think of one else.
Chaz Bono.
Chaz Bono. There you go. I need one of the
Texas women handshake harder than that.
All the ones I know haven't chopped anything off, as far as I know.
Yeah, generally speaking, they don't, because that surgery is hella awful.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't imagine doing that.
Well, and the fact that you're literally
you're cutting off your pleasure organ. I mean, come on, like these people, they give that up, and they're just broken.
Well, apparently they make for the women they make the clit out of the tip of your penis or whatever.
No,
so
works
kind of keep it.
It works a lot better for women, but for dudes, they basically break it. It just, I mean, yeah. There's no way to go back from it. You're just done for. You're never going to be pleased again.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you gotta, you know, if you're gonna commit, man. But I would see some therapy, some Jesus, and a whole lot of other things before you go that route, or just say you like men. Just be homosexual, right?
Well, this guy is dating a girl. This guy's
dating a girl.
This guy's dating a chick. Yeah.
So what's the point?
Because he's a lesbian, of course. Come on.
God, man, people are so lax. People are just so like non-committal these days, man. You gotta commit. You gotta go in.
I gotta agree there. You have to commit to something.
Yeah, it was like what Milo was talking about at one time. He was like, back in the day, when you liked girl stuff, you were just a fag. You just be a fag. You don't cut the thing off.
Yeah. You know, I'm all about self-ownership and stuff. And if one wants to mutilate him or herself, okay, hey, more power to you. You are a child of God. But I'm just saying, just figure it out.
Don't expect me to let my kids around you.
And that's the thing, right? Right? I don't mind. It's like this. Unlike most people, I guess my skin gives me a shield. I don't mind being a bigot, but like I'm generally pretty cool around most people. Right? I went to an I went to a pro-gun rally this weekend as the only black person there. But so I'm used to being in situations where I ain't got no business being. But I just don't have to co-sign your hedonism. I'm just saying. I mean, all right, man, do you and stuff like that. Well, what will you teach your kids about me? Oh, that you're gross.
What are you going to teach your kids about me? Why do you care?
Yeah, most importantly, why do you care? I'm saying like it's not my cup of tea.
You don't need to teach. You don't need to teach them that that's odd. Like that comes natural. You have to teach them that it's normal. That's what takes work. I mean, you know, just like someone shared a picture, and I think it was the Tom Wood show, where you had a teacher teaching a 7-year-old about gender identity and all this stuff and all these different terms, and they had it all listed, you know, and he's teaching that, and someone said, you know, or no, it was anarcho-capitalist community, and someone said, what's the problem here? Yeah, kids shouldn't be taught about sexuality. To which I was looking at that saying, well, kids get sexuality. Like, come on, like that comes naturally. It's the other stuff. It's the other stuff that they have to be taught. That teacher is teaching 7-year-old stuff that is not sexuality. It's other stuff that people have put together. Like she's.
If we want to live
figure it out. Come on.
Yeah, if we want to live in this voluntary society, utopian society of the future, and stuff like that, you're going to have to allow for people like good old fashioned me and wait for me to die. You know, if you don't like the way I think, you know, but just don't use the violent arm of the state to like make me and like co-sign your hedonism. That's all. That's all I want. That's all I want.
So, story from tonight.
I think Cam's trying to die here.
Trying.
In the car. I'm using the car. Okay,
yeah, I'm in the car because she's trying to put the kids to bed, and apparently I'm loud. So we went to Chick-fil-A tonight, and my 2-year-old Soren.
Oh my god.
He's 2, so he has no racist inclinations. And he's on my shoulders, and I'm picking up some ice cream, and this black dude walks in with like long, huge dreads, and he's got like tattoos on his face, and he's on my shoulders, and he goes, Daddy, monster. And I was like, oh no. The good thing about it is because I know he's saying monster, but it comes out monis. And so, like, no one else knows, but I'm like, thank God he can't talk right yet. Thank God his speech patterns still suck, because that would have been horribly awkward.
That was very awkward.
I mean, this guy was and it wasn't like because he was black. He was just one of the ugliest dudes I've ever seen, and he had tattoos all over his face. And I was just like, dude,
Honestly, if you have tattoos on your face, that's probably what you're going for.
Definitely. Well,
I was that could be some nightmare fuel for a 2-year-old. This person that doesn't look human to him.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Something happened to all the rappers in all these modern day rappers with the tattoos on their face, and it's just like, when did someone convince somebody in the entire hip hop community that was a good idea? You know, that shit's permanent, right? You know, it ain't coming out, right? I'm just saying, and or it can come out if you want, but like you're disfigured for life. I mean, it's.
Well, it was that. Didn't it start with that boxer, the guy who bit off the other dude's ear?
Mike Tyson? Oh no, man! The Vatos have been doing that shit since the '60s. But yeah, like he brought it to the mainstream with the fire flame.
Well, also those teardrop tattoos too.
Yeah, those teardrop tattoos.
Teardrops on.
Well, that shit's been around since the '50s.
Yeah, that's just been around for a grip. Yeah. The Chicanos have been doing that for a grip. But yeah, like. It's stupid because a teardrop. All right, maybe the leopard stripes, right? Or the leopard spots or something. All right, maybe even like a letter. But like, yeah, these cats look like someone just like took an ink pen to their face and just like let their kids go at it and like figure out and then they woke up and they realize, oh shit, I have these tattoos. They don't mean anything. They look crazy. They got half their gold front. They got gold fronts and this and that. It's just not a good look, man.
And it looks like they put the tattoo machine in a pit bull's mouth and let him go wild on that.
That is well.
That's kind of the point.
I think that is kind of the point, right? But it's just people trying to be different, wanting attention, this and that. I mean, I don't know. I don't mean to sound like the old guy, but I'm just like, there's something broken in culture.
Like
broken.
Ryan and I have talked about it before, but like there's in the millennials and Gen X too, but millennials especially, there's this profound lack of identity that people have, and so they don't know who the hell they are, so they're going to try to find every little thing that makes them different or special or makes people actually look at them.
Yeah, it's
a problem.
It's a problem indeed. We got to do something about it, man.
But they don't even teach kids. You're not even supposed to teach.
I don't even think it's a problem, though. Really, I mean, finding identity is not a problem.
Yeah, I think what it is they're finding the wrong ones because they don't have like structure around, right? Like the schools aren't doing it. Sometimes parents drop the ball. These other institutions and these community institutions like good old fashioned churches, Boy Scouts, 4-H.
They're enabling. That's the problem. That's the difference. That's the big difference. They're enabling it. No, but seriously, I mean,
why are you yelling, Ryan?
Sorry, it doesn't. But that's the difference. When we were kids, our parents taught us to be secure in yourself, who you are, as opposed to this new weird thing, which is like you're defined by the weirdness and the other things. Like, for example, the boy who wants to be a girl. It's like, you're defined by this thing that you're not. You're telling kids literally the opposite. You're telling them, oh, okay, so you're defined by something you absolutely are not.
Yeah.
Of course, that's going to screw with people's heads. You can't tell them to be secure in who they are because that's hate in some way, But he's not. So confusing and convoluted. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, and if you read essays from like years ago and Thomas Sowell, and even when I went to college and I took like my philosophy class and I got introduced to relativism, you could see like going forward that like there was an inevitable conclusion to all this postmodern like whatever, which I don't mind postmodernism as a thought exercise because it helps one think about a situation from many different angles. But like there is, at the end of the day, there is an objective truth of some kind. It has to be somewhere. You can't just say it doesn't exist. You can't just say it's fluid. You can't just say it's up or down. I mean, this is the only realm for which like reality and there's a duality in reality is in the quantum mechanics, and even then that wave function breaks down once you observe it. And there's one thing. It's one thing. It's just one thing. And I think that's the problem. And I see it all the time, man. I'm in a state where like a lot of guys just kind of drop out of the system. You know, a lot of guys and gals just drop out of the system. We have high dropout rates, but even between kids who come from like families where both people have PhDs, right? It's just, there's just something that isn't there anymore. It's why you have people going to like Bernie, right? And because like he gives them hope, right? Like I was listening to Jonah Goldberg yesterday on Glenn Beck. I'm sorry. And he actually brought it up. He said like, capitalism is a harder sell, like everything else, because it has no feeling. Like everything else, like has feeling. Like Bernie cares, you know. Every system that we've tried that capitalism has basically proven to be wanting is an ism that like all about the feels. It has nothing. And some of it really isn't grounded in reality, and like that is very seductive. From generation to generation to generation. We've been here before. The Greeks fell apart. The Romans fell apart. Islam fell within itself. Christianity went to a dark ages for a little bit. You know, thank God for the monks that kept a lot of the antiquities alive as like we kind of divulged into this thing. It's just humanity. And I think we just, if we're not careful, we'll be back in the dark ages that I think is ugly. I think it's very ugly.
Well, I think a lot of the
except we got nukes this time.
with the lack of identity, and with the lack of a lot of the identities are identity based out of reaction rather than action or even being. And so people don't choose identities based off of who they feel they are or who they've been told they are or who they actually are. It's based off of how that person has done me, or how that person's going to react, or how I'm going to feel special. And that's just shaky ground you don't want to be on.
It's tribal. I mean, I think people tend to, I think sometimes in the libertarian circles, people get real tied up with this utilitarian argument of like the individual and stuff like that. But like, that's not human nature. Like humans naturally gravitate toward tribes. And it's why like, some conservatism to a certain extent, it's gotten a little perverted, but like a true libertarian ethic where it's just like, hey man, the individual, man, you are your own person and stuff like that. But like people like to become community. They like to become tribes.
Yep.
They like to stick together. And like, and particularly if they feel there's an oppressive outside force, misery loves company, right? I mean, I noticed it when I was in the military, right? Like everybody hated headquarters. Everyone, you know, or everyone hated this unit or that unit because like, you know, we're treated like shit. We're doing like this. We band together because we're all treated like shit. And then like you form your identity based on being treated like shit. And so like, and that's happening. And I told my friends, I told my relatives when I went back home to Charleston after the win, after our great God, our great God, Orange Emperor won, that you know why Donald Trump won, right? It's like, and they're like, why? Because people still, no, because white people are sick of our shit. That's why, right? They've been told for a very long time that they're nothing. They're this, they're that, they're racist, they're sexist, they're homophobe. They even voted for a black president, and they were still told they were nothing. So from a reactionary standpoint, they're just like, all right, then fuck it. If we're going to be this, we're going to be this. This is why you have the alt-right. It's why you have people who are super libertarian who just shit like, well, if black folks in this group and this group can have identity, then God damn it, then we'll have identity, and fuck, you know, this and fuck that. And I saw it, and like many people wrote about it, and I'm like, yeah, I get it now. I get it. It's almost like the same things that are happening in the African American community with the tribalism, right? And like the, you know, the outside oppressor, like it's starting to happen in the white community, particularly in the white blue collar community. It's happening, and it shouldn't be like that. Like we were all happy, like we were all like living together and hugging and kissing and drinking and doing whatever and stuff like that. Because like it is ripping things apart. And like I tell black folks all the time, it's just like, hey, you do understand we're the minority, right? I mean, if a true racist uprising is to happen, you know, we're outgunned and we're outmanned. And it's just like, and I tell them this all the time. It's like, we need to get, like, you can't poke that bear. You can only poke that bear so many times before that bear just mauls you. And I feel that that's happening, and I think, you know, I mean, secession is cool, but like, how bloody will it be? You know, if you have a secession based on identities, as opposed to like, Texas being like, fuck the United States, we have nukes, we're leaving, which is all cool. You know, that'd be awesome if that happened. But
I'm excited for it.
Man, you were right. You need a podcast.
I don't need a podcast.
Yeah, that was good. That was a solid rant, man.
Yeah, it should be me, Ryan, and Thaddeus, and we should call it Two Hunks and a Negro.
Yeah, that'd be so offensive.
Yeah, you got that DC Talk song as the intro.
There we go.
We won't be able to monetize it. We'll be monetized instantly. It's like, by the title. Oh, that title demonetized easily. Like, just right away. Right away.
Do it on Mines. Yay.
That's the way you build your show around ad revenue from third parties as opposed to going through YouTube.
Yeah, see, in YouTube, it's so sad what YouTube has become, and I'm very excited about D2 shooting Mines as really a distributed platform that kind of will allow that stuff, but they have the network effect, and so until something cataclysmic happens on the YouTube side, like I still watch YouTube every day. I mean,
me too.
So I watch a lot of Facebook Live videos and stuff because I think Facebook Live does really, really well when it comes to live events. I watch it on my like Apple TV. It does really, really well. I don't think it'll ever be a YouTube platform. What's that?
I think Cam left. Oh, phone's at 3%. That's
You know what we should do, man? Yeah, we should probably call it good.
Yeah, we've been talking for a good long time. I still have work I need to do.
Yeah, man, no doubt.
Yeah, I can't leave because I'm the one running this call.
All right, well, fellas, I'll holler at y'all.
Guys, we've been talking for 2 hours and 18 minutes. That's intense. So we'll plan on doing this probably weekly. I'm thinking we'll stick with Wednesdays for the time being. But,
All right, no doubt, man.
Guys, one more time, shout out to Adam Falkenberry who helped us set this up. He's awesome.
Yeah. All right, yeah, thanks, Adam.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Thanks, Adam.
Peace.
Peace out, guys.